We're taking a few seconds. We're taking a few seconds. Hello, everybody. How are you this wonderful... It's about to be afternoon in about 33 minutes. And I hope all continues to be well. But we are going to be putting out tweets for the first few seconds, so pardon that. I'm about to hop on my own chat. So, hello. We have a few more posts to make. I hope all is going well for everybody. Ooh, come on, don't lag on me. It's not the time to go lag on me. Oh, I swear to God, I can navigate a wiki. I mean a wiki, what am I talking about? Okay, lore, videos and streams. That's what I meant to do. By golly, I found it. Which means we can reach the Bronze Age. Hello, Dad. How are you? You're in Dubuque? Farmer's Market, I assume? No, you don't get to be mean to me today. Okay, we are not dropping any frames, so that's good. That's always one of my biggest concerns. Mike's back there. We're not gonna be live for long. We're just also hoping to keep the viewers up, because if the viewers stay up, I get affiliate. That's how close we are. For the meantime, it's almost night, and when I was offline, I was just wandering around, as I sometimes do, and I found tin. Which is great. I was online specifically. I do my stream prep every day, for this game. So I typically do some of the more tedious tasks that are not as entertaining to watch. That finally sprouted. So, for instance, that typically includes things like maybe doing my clay firing and everything. And so I was doing that, wandering around trying to grab some food, so I wouldn't be starving. Because I've been putting a good portion of my, at least my usable food for later, kind of storing that away so that when winter hits, we're not entirely in the dumps. Which is good. So, doing that and everything, not only did I find, I didn't find these nuggets in my inventory, they are small compared to what I found. We are gonna just ignore the fact that that door came off. It happens. I was creating the base for my house and everything, just kind of wandering around, and you know what? Let's take the pickaxe, and let me show you where it is. And let me eat some berries while I'm on my way. There's some copper right there. I know why I haven't been collecting it. But we have found tin, which means that likely we can hit the tin age to... There's a wolf down there. Oh no. For the wolf, not for me. That's lovely for me. Mature onions. Okay. I'm not gonna complain. Food is food. But as always, if you like what you see, feel free to drop a follow. Feel free to talk in the chat. I love when people talk in the chat. I am very much the person who likes talking to people. And we're heading for that black dot in my mini-map, because that is where I found some tin deposits exposed. Here we go. Look at this. It may be poor, but alas, we cannot be picky. Any tin is good tin in my books. Was I expecting to find this tin like this? No, but hey, it gives me tin, and tin means I can reach the Bronze Age. And not be too worried. So I gotta say, at least we got that going for us. We are going to keep some of this still in. You're ready to mate. So we have some 10. 10 is the best number. It's one. It's more than one. It's one more than 9. You know what? You're not wrong. Okay, we'll go grab another one. Just to make it all perfect, fine, and dandy. Ah, I got it to 11. I'm so sorry. I broke the straight facts. Broke one more ore. Okay, let's see if we can forage some berries at least while we are over here. And hopefully not die to a wolf, but you know, if we do, that'd be really unfortunate. So yeah, we're keeping to... That was a baby wolf. And this is a raccoon. That is a raccoon. A raccoon. Why are you so difficult to... Bad news. I did not bring a knife with me. So... we're just gonna make a knife. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, today's gonna be a fairly short stream. Mostly because partially because I feel like I have a lot of other things I need to do today. So because I don't want to be testing my luck. Little nervous with today being my 7th stream in a row. And I am averaging above what I need for affiliate. And I am ever so... Ooh, phone. And ever so close to getting the goal. But this is a gravel baron. Let's see, can we find anything of interest over the gravel baron? Gravel barons barely give me anything that I like. Yes, I will have to check my statistics when they update. That's the goal, that's the plan, that's the dreams. Okay, we found more sticks. We can never have enough sticks in this game. Just hear me out. What if there's bronze? I mean, not bronze, copper. Any copper? Because sometimes these, like the rocks on the surface are indicators of what's below. If I go down to bedrock, I don't think I have the pickaxe durability for that. I think I would require at least 2 more picks. Because it goes deep. Okay, let's see if there's anything else we can hunt. Do we want to test our luck today? Yeah, let's test our luck. Hey, we got a fox. That was our testing our luck. Because sometimes foxes fight back. And that's when it always scares me. Okay, so we got some animal fat, which is good, because we are going to need that animal fat for winter. preserving our food, and also emergency food source of protein. I never said it was a good decision, I just said it was a decision. Oh, you're bored. I'm like, are you dead? I don't think you have any predators. But you, fox over there, let's hunt you down too. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, I know you want to fight back. Why must you be like this? All I want to do is murder you. That shouldn't be that demanding. That was such a sentence. It was a sentence. It was a sentence. But hey, we're getting there, we're getting there. At least I looted the cute little fox's corpse for his loot. I don't know. We're here on a Saturday morning, and I've just questioned my sanity, as always. And we might as well just collect some peat while we're here. We have a lot of peat fields near our house. Near our base. We did at least find where some bees are located, so when we get to that stage, we at least know where to go. Whether or not that's entirely a good idea or not. That black dot in the mini-map right there, that was the puffball zone. I don't know what puffballs, what is required for puffballs to spawn, but I just know that is the puffball zone. So this is the base of our new house. We are going to have, like, logs going up here. And we're going to have a window right here. Probably going to have either a plaster or something. I don't know entirely yet. This is our oven for making bread and pies. We just put it into the staircase. Because why not? I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Though, however, we did originally have 3 pear tree, like, cuttings. Only 1 sprouted, the other 2 died. I'm kind of waiting to see what happens to this pink apple tree cutting. But I was trying to spread that one farther apart from where its original location was, right next to this. Because I realized how big they can get, which is quite big. A little concerning to me. This hole is to indicate where I would like to put a ladder to go into a kind of a food storage space. Huh. Okay. Nope. That looks so weird to me. Was not expecting it to work though. But I am tempted to kind of just put like a fireplace right here. So we may actually just go like this. That will just continue building up. Yes, we'll have the fireplace be right here. So at least I can't jump there. Apparently. Come on. There we go. That will be there. We'll have a fireplace right here and everything. Can we go ahead and at least get that started? Nope. Let me pick up the other piece of grass. There we go. Fire pit in construction. And then, yeah, we're planning on just making that a slightly bigger shack than what we already currently have, just because my current shack is literally just that, a shack. It will not survive me the winter pretty well. Rest in peace to me. But we'll get there, we'll get there. And we're getting low on our food, so let's just hop in here. Put all of our bushmeat that we can in there. Put, at least get the fire starter going. Hey, that worked out. And we have a cabbage fully ready. It gave me 2 cabbages for the price of 1. I'm shook. This was actually really nice. We're also still in the process of working on the expansion for the garden. This has 300 saturation, and I kind of love it for that, but I also would like to store it. I'm like being like, I want everything and anything stored for food for winter because I am terrified of winter. I'm absolutely at the point where I feel like I'm not prepared enough for winter. Yeah, I know, game. I know. I know. You're not happy with the fact that I'm pretty much starving. Okay, so we have P and K at good levels, so let's find something that has a P or a K. It's N, that's a P. Flax is a K, we'll go with flax. It won't give us much grain, but the other bright side is that it will give us string to make cloth, which is another necessity we're gonna need. Because we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna need to make some clothing that will actually keep us warm in the winter. We have a bunch of small rawhides. I wonder what I can use small. Okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. I want the rawhide small. Okay, ingredients for a soaked hide. Okay, ingredients for a small. Oh, sweet Jesus. Leather! Wow, that's a lot of work just to get leather. Okay. And we are nowhere near the stage where we can make any of that. Well, rest in peace us. We'll get there, we'll get there. We will get there. I am gonna put this back in to the fire before it uses up, because I think we have enough heat still stored in the fire that we should be good for cooking it for the last little bit. Yeah, there we go. We should, however, go collect some berries, because we're still gonna need berries. End of the story, we still need berries, whether I like it or not. And trust me, I'm not the biggest fan. But we will, however, wait, I have some grain in my... It may, okay. Usually I would put the grain in my storage, but you know what, this one time we'll eat it some, just to figure out how to get our nutrients. Oh, we have chickens. That's chickens. I don't feel comfortable farming animals yet, because I don't have what I need to start a year of work. I sometimes think that boars look a lot like wolves, and that's why I'm like always approach them with caution. I'm like, is that a wolf? Should I get like the first hit off on it? Let's at least get some rye. We will eat the rye. We don't have enough. We don't have the things to be making bread yet. Which is to say, we do not at all have a bucket. Though if somebody could tell me what a jug is used for, I would love that, because I have yet to figure out what a jug is used for in this game. And I'm very curious. We are... Hermes like, do I go... Traps! Okay, 3 turnips. 4 turnips. Some food. Foraging is foraging. We'll take what we can get. I do want to go into that forest over there and see if we can collect something that will actually be beneficial for us. And hopefully, let's pray, not die to a wolf. Because let's be honest, the odds... Check my Twitter when you get a second. Oh no, okay. Pausing real quick. Let's go to Twitter. Not interested in giving a review. Oh, that's so sweet! Cal, you're sweet. You're a sweetheart. Fingers crossed, indeed. That's why I'm like, today's like, oh, I'm nervous. I didn't know if I wanted to even start streaming yet. Because I was like, like today's the day that decides really whether or not I get affiliate this month. That's why I was like, I'm scared. So I was just like, you know what? Let's get it out of the way. Let's have the anxiety later. You're dead, aren't you? I'm gonna assume a fox ate you because it did not give me the indicator of big bites taken out of you. So, at least it was a fox. At least it was a fox. However... Okay, we good. Oh, we have so many things that we do not necessarily need in our inventory. So let's go. There's a birch tree. See, there, we planted something. You see that? That, like, right there? I can't tell if that's a shadow, like a pig, or if that's a wolf. And you know what? I'm not exactly in the mood to try to figure it out. We'll just play a little bit safe. Okay. You're right. I don't know why you're right just made me laugh, because double entendres and double meanings on words. Laughing at stupid grammar things. You're poisonous. Still poisonous. Still poisonous. Can you give me some not poisonous food? Did she just try to murk me? I'm going to assume that's what she was trying to do. I don't know if that was her actual plan or not. We have not gone and explored this specific area of the forest, but we are hoping that it gives me something of use. Whether that be mushrooms. I know where a bunch of mushrooms are. The problem is I don't want to go in that space because I know where that is, and I'm not too hurting for food right now. Where I'm like, I could technically survive without getting anything from that area. And like, I kind of want to save that area for like, if all else fails. I don't know, deer ear. Deer ear is good. So like, I'm kind of trying to be a little bit cautious, of course. Gotta have some caution in the game. Besides, at least this way we can go collect some other things like these almond mushrooms. Hey, these are a lot of almond mushrooms. Maybe we could make a stew or something out of them. Just saying. Besides, I will need a lot of ingredients for a stew. I have figured that out. But at least if we do make a stew, we'll have some ingredients and we'll have some satiation. Ooh, more turnips. Problem is, I don't have space in my inventory for that. What do I want to get rid of? What do I want to get rid of? The knife blade. Cause I know I got more knives back home. Ooh! Tiny Rin. Hello, Rin. Hello, baby Rin. I will not, loot you today. I do not have the space in my inventory. But the hope is I will eventually— Ooh, you are cornflowers. Cal, they're pretty. This is what I'm coming through a moral dilemma. Do I pick up them? Do I throw something out to pick them up? I have more bowls at home. I want the flowers. That's the kind of person I am. I'm like, I have more bowls at home. Flower take priority. They're pretty and I wanted them. And I hadn't seen these specific ones before. I don't know if that tells you about anything about who I am as a person. Ooh, bold, useful tool. Wait, there's flowers. They're pretty. Must grab pretty flowers. I don't even have anything to put them in. They're just gonna be pretty and sitting in a chest somewhere for a while. What's up? Okay, resin I know is used for— Oh my lord, it's used for a lot of things. Noted, noted. Holy crap. That is so cool. Okay, our goal, if we— we have a bunch of tin, right? That's cool and everything. I know we have to do a few more things. We should create a list of things we have to do. For instance, we have a pick, we have a hammer. That's wonderful, that's great. We have 2 ingots of copper, and we just found another trader. This guy has been evading my inquiries on traders in the nearby area. Hello, what are you dealing? Your survival goods? Oh, I can actually trade stuff with you. You make me excited. You can give me salt. You can give me salt. Okay, you don't know how exciting that is because salt is so hard to find. So the fact that he can offer me salt makes me extremely happy. Wait, map. Salty boy. He's a survival goods. Survival goods. We're just calling him a salty boy. Because salt can be used to preserve food, which is great. Because we are absolutely going to need it later on. So, salts. We found a salty boy, which is great. 10 out of 10. Would do salty boy again. However, I don't know where we are in... Okay, so we gotta head this direction. Hello, other form of cow. How are you today, other cow? I hope you're having a good day, other cow. I love that both you and you, Junior, are here. Ah, wait. I didn't pick up the mushrooms from earlier. No, come back to me, mushrooms. Come back. I need to go find that blueberry bush that I took the blueberries from. There we go. Give me mushrooms. We're gonna make ourselves some stew. All hail stew. Though it does seem to appear getting closer to night. Lesbian moms. That's what they are, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Okay, how close are we? We should take a pretty hard right. I'm pretty sure this is right. Have I ever told you guys that I am pretty bad at directions from my left and right? Yeah, that's fine if you gotta go wash some dishes. That's fine. I'm not here to judge. Go wash dishes. I have to wash dishes later too. Yeah. Debs. Okay, I'm back in the general vicinity. That is my home, aka these waterlands. Every time I see a cave, I like looking down to see if there's like a rune near the surface. Because if there's a rune near the surface, sometimes I can get away with raiding it without without getting into a drifter fight. And frankly, that's good for me because drifter fights scare me. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie in the slightest. Okay, we're getting closer. We left some tin for later when we need more tin. Okay. Hello, babies. Oh, my lord. Another tree. I need to get to the point where I have shears, because, shears can get me more saplings, and by golly gee, do I always need more saplings. Or seeds, rather. Okay, good, good, good. I was like, please don't break now. Like, this will be the inopportune moment for you to do that. Okay, flowers are gonna go in there for the time being. And let's just bone in the bone chest. All hail bones. Bones for the bone queen. Bones for the bone. We have a bunch of seeds. Let's put all the seeds in our seed chest real quick. We got a good variety of things seed-wise. We have a bunch of cabbages that need to be harvested. Let's go harvest those. We can put those in there. I think we can do... This has a good for K, that has a good amount for K. Okay, so let's... No. Please don't do this to me. Don't make my life any more difficult than it has to be, okay? I will be slightly upset if you do. Okay, there we go. Copper hammer. Switching just tools out. Okay, we can make food. We can turnips, right? That's a thing, right? Turnip stew with almond mushrooms. You know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Cal, how many side accounts do you have? Ah, I love it. Okay, how many? Each one gives me one nugget. That's tragic. That is ultimately tragic. But if I have that plus, wait, this might wear a chest. I have enough for 9 ingots. You know that's great, right? That's like absolutely fantastic. Because I need about 9 ingots to, I need 9 ingots to, wait, what am I doing? This is both, okay, that's spelt, that's right, that rice. It was almond. Okay, okay. We're like trying to multitask here. So, we got food, good. We need 9 ingots to make an anvil. That is our thing. The anvil will allow us a bronze, basically, essentially what a bronze anvil will allow us to do is if we find and have the ability to work and if we find iron, right? Let's say we find iron. It will allow us to now start working with iron. But we also still have more tin in the tin deposit to make us get us enough tin little chunks to still make us like at least an ingot. So I'm excited by that fact. We are actually gonna I wanna make more torches, please. Because whenever I die, I seem to lose them. So don't mind me as I do that. We're getting so close to having good progress here. Ah, fire pits. Cool, cool. Then we put this right there. We're getting closer every day. Okay. What do you have in there that I can combine with what I already have in my hand? Well, you know what? You're at least gonna hold that. We have more string. String for the string gods, right? Copper. This is berries. We'll just put all of that. We still need that. This is all of our food's just going in our hotbar. What is a rune and what is self-built? This? Or this? Because this is self-built and I took a lot of pieces from runes to start building the base of my house. But the problem is I need a lot of blocks that I don't necessarily have access to right now. So this house is also self-built with blocks from runes. So a lot of my stuff are very rune dependent for right now, because I'm trying to get enough plaster, or I'm trying to get enough lime to make plaster, with the eventuality and goal that we are going to plaster part of our house. And why am I doing the most expensive, like, wall material? You know what? Fashion. That's why. That's the excuse I'm gonna give today. Let's figure out what... I'm actually gonna go back and grab another... This is my starter shack. And that is going to be my more advanced house when I get to that stage of being able to have a more advanced house. I'm thinking I kind of want to go for maple wood. And I'm pretty sure that's a maple tree up here. So I may be cutting this maple tree down. You know what, Wolf? I don't want to deal with you, so how about we just don't? I'm just not in the mood, so we're just gonna not... At least this isn't a mega... Oak trees can get pretty massive. And I'm glad I haven't come across one of those. Though, apparently redwood trees are in the game, and they take a long time to grow, and they're cool, and they're massive, and also ebony trees are a thing. I have not explored south. I'm still pretty much near my spawn. That was so satisfying. That's what I love. Who does that? That's so satisfying. What's not satisfying, however, is it never gives me a gosh darn seed. Wait. I finally got a seed for a maple tree. Well, you were killed by a wolf. That's unfortunate. Rest in peace, you. Wait, where is the wolf? Is the wolf where I think it is? Yes, it is. Hello, Wolfie. How are you today? How are you, Satan Pit? Because I'm not gonna deal with you. I will kill both of those eventually. For the sheer fact of nobody tells me I can't. Nobody told me I could. Maple tree will sprout in 3 days. Okay, cool. 2, 3. Yes, 3 because then we're gonna go across, right? Because it's gonna start sitting on the 4th level. 2. You know what? It's gonna still be there anyways. We still have more logs to go through. This is such like a basic house design, but we're still going with it. So basic, but here we are. And probably, yeah, okay, if we're gonna have it like that, we're probably gonna have, yeah. That's not gonna work. This is unfortunate. So we have 2 options here. Change the location. We're gonna change the location where these bars go through. Wait, 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 wait. We have an easier solution than this. Haha! Now it will line up! Oh, I realized that too late. Far too late. Where I could have just moved it, the entire thing just 1 block. We chopped down an entire tree for these logs. We're gonna need to chop down another tree for these logs. We're getting there. We're getting there. And these are going to be an entirely class thing. Oh, I don't know if I like that. No, I don't. You know what? At least it's just flat. I'm very good. Because we're gonna keep this to be able to go full glass up. Yeah. Okay, we have knives. Let's use them. Let's start creating a bunch of, at least, baskets. We're still gonna need a bunch of copper. That's still in our to-do list. Wait, if we need a bunch of copper, we could just pan for copper. That is an option, and I'm willing to do it. Come on, where's some cup? Where's my pattern? Okay, you have 155 units. Okay. It will create one crucible. I know it will. We are going to need to put it in a mold, then put it in partial mold, and then we're gonna have to start mixing things like none other. Excuse you? Are you a raccoon? You know what? You're not allowed over here. This is my food. This isn't yours. You may be a good weight, but here's the unfortunate truth of the problem. I'm going to eat you. It's a sentence, you guys. It's a sentence. What loot are you missing from random structures? Let's say runes. Okay, do you mean what am I missing, like what do I not have? Or like what have I not come across yet? Because it would depend on the rune variety. For instance, like if it's, say you're talking about the runes that I have not looted before, or at least in this world, what am I missing from runes? I'm missing, so there's a very rare specific rune type, which are the villages, and then sometimes runes will spawn with a basement on them. That's also really rare. In case if you're talking about the ones with a basement, I am missing, like, there's like a golden chest that has a basement in the basement, and it also comes with like some specific special storage containers that I don't have. If you're talking about like the village, for instance, I do not have those villages spawn with like a crucible sometimes, and I don't have a crucible. There's also, for instance, bony soil blocks that I don't have any right now because I tend to pan through. Cobblestone, cobble, like skull cobblestone. I don't have that right now. Not in this world. So that's another thing I'm missing per se. Ooh, I got lapis. So yeah, it really depends on what exactly you mean by what loot am I missing from structures. Because sometimes I just don't loot them because I don't have the inventory for them. Or, for instance, I know foraging has a high likeliness of giving me something I don't particularly want right then, so I won't grab it from then. Seeds I always tend to pick up. I like having a variety of different seeds, so my luck with seeds right now has been kind of crap. It's been mostly cabbage seeds, which take a long time, and since I am mostly just medium soil, it's not always the best per se, because it just drains my soil, and I don't have a big farm set up. But I am at least from tools, there's a rare chance of it giving me like a copper scythe, which I would really like. So I'm also kind of like hoping to get, or at least come across a tools one that gives me a copper scythe. I don't know if that is still a thing, but for a while it was a thing. But also I've taken a break from the game. So, I hope that answers your question. I don't know if it does or not. If it didn't, I apologize. Let's grab A, more food, and B, more blocks to go through. I love how turnips make this go kind of purpley. I'm sorry, can I go back? Okay, copper, this one goes in here. This one goes in here. That block sits there. I'm stealing this. And that's what I really want. would like to make some makeshift shelves. Though, like, there are real shelves that I can make, so I will eventually do that. But right now, I am just going to make it. This is what I like that Minecraft doesn't have is side slabs. But, yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. No. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm really curious, and I know on the wiki, because the wiki is entirely mostly run by volunteers, we don't have the loot table for what comes from specific blocks, and I really wish we did. Because I know there are different loot tables per the different blocks, types that you can go from. What landed in this? That was just gravel, I'm assuming. It was gravel or rocks. But we finally got 10. Whether or not we are gonna get to the Bronze Age I don't know. We don't have all the copper I'd like us to have for us to get really to the Bronze Age. So maybe we're just panning for a while. But at least, now is a great time for a Q&A. Q&A, we could do, yeah, I could ask random questions. For instance, when will this apple tree grow? I swear to God, I just want to see it grow. Ugh, I just want apples. Am I being too demanding? Probably. Hey, the flax is growing. I have nothing to add to you. I do have things to add to you, however. I only have duals flat that. I'm like, what different types of quartz chunks do I have? Oh, the eventuality of making glass. The organization of chess. No. You are the one that has the lapis in it. You have plant matter in you. I'm trying to make my first VOD where I'm remaking the vanilla runes, usually with chisel blocks and more detailed. And I was thinking of adding more loot or more variety of loot. If you are going to may I give my 2 cents? If you're gonna make more varieties of runes, what I would kind of like to see is like if you want to go in similar like color palette of like what's originally existing, adding like some houses with like some decayed like not having a full roof or just a partial roof would be super cool. Um, having like even like hay beds in it, more like just make it kind of like a place for like an a beginner could easily just like, hey, this is my one night. I need to stay in here because, hey, I have the settings where drifters spawn right away. So I'm not dependent on traders all the time. Because often when you are like running around, you are so dependent on getting a like getting a trader and like kind of leeching off of their bed. So you can go through the night. But like even like partially built bases would be kind of cool. Like say just for instance, even like something like this. So obviously like I'm missing a bunch of blocks. But you can tell obviously this is a shell of something. Um, so seeing like having a shell of a base and then people can like take from that and just build what they want. Um, that would also be super cool. And there is Yeah, leaving more stuff in rooms that others could have left there, like a half charcoal pit or some molds. Yeah, yeah, I love that. Um, I've also there is a specific room that I've only seen like once or twice, which is there's like a stone tree rune that basically looks like a spot like people would worship at, and it's kind of like it is. I've found it like once or twice in my worlds, and I've always been super like intrigued by it. So like either like kind of making that and then having a basket where like it could be offerings in the basket. It's kind of a cool idea in my mind at least. Hey, I got some bones, a bony rib cage. Using bony rib cages too. And then anything that like just adds like slightly to the unsettling vibes. Because I don't know about you, I always think RimWorld's kind of not RimWorld. We were talking about RimWorld in another person's chat earlier. Vintage Story is kind of like slightly unsettling. At least to me, it gives me very much unsettling vibes. So like obviously one of the things I think Vintage Story does really well is in its at least its underground ruins. It's very good at telling the story. Anything that could add to that like kind of implicit storytelling, I think would be just solid. And that's my 2 cents. I hope you don't mind. I was just thinking about the guy that got me thinking about what would be truly kind of unsettling, and I was just thinking, like, a crib would be so unsettling. Just having a crib, because we know from the reading of the notes at least, that there used to be villages and everything. I'm just going with runes first and get that to work. Yeah, that's fair. Um, but like that there used to be like village like straight up kingdoms and everything, and then like a sickness hit. So yeah, I just think the storytelling in this game is to die for. It's kind of one of the things that like always kept me going was I wanted to find more runes because I wanted to find more notes or more entries or whatever the thing was called. Hello, Bunny Ribcage. Thank you for your bones. What, can you stop doing that, door? Like, I get that that's part of your mechanics and everything, but I'd just rather you didn't. Let's try to get at least 4 blocks of granite. Um, just to get enough materials for a current. The thing people use to make bread, that's what I'm going for. I swear. I swear. I can English. English is hard. I don't know why I decided that was gonna be my first language. But somehow it is. I didn't have a choice, man, let's be honest here. I don't want to talk about the fact that I just got jump scared by a drifter because I was too distracted with stone. Sorry for the little yell there. Oh, it's 2 of you. Oh, how I am so considered blessed by having to deal with 2 of you. Here's the thing, I have bandages in my inventory and I will use them. That got really, actually, like, far closer. than I am comfortable with. You gonna give me anything interesting like a temporal gear? Oh, you're gonna give me flax. I at least appreciate you for that. Not entirely useless. Oh, dead. That's so disappointing. That's so disappointing. So we got a singular apple tree and a singular pear tree. Woo, go us. It's so disappointing. I was hoping more was gonna survive that. No, that's fine though. We'll make do. We'll make do. We always do. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I just gave you your death. Ah! There was a wolf in there. We know that. We saw it earlier. Why am I going this direction? What am I doing? Getting stone. I'm like, what am I up to? Huh. Okay, good thing we have not fallen. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Please give to me. Yes, okay, we're gonna need another one. No, no, no. I know I have more granite rocks than that. I was about to say, please give me my granite rock. Like, I didn't work my posterior portion off for that granite rock for nothing. Aha! We finally have a current. Okay. However this word is pronounced. The millstone boy. We'll get there, we'll get there. Slowly but surely, we get there. But hello, everybody. If you are new or haven't heard me introduce myself, I am Ash of Resolve. This is my little hobby of streaming. I am so close to getting affiliate though. This is my 7th out of 7 days of streaming, where I will hopefully maintain my average above it and be able to be eligible. But if you like what you see, drop a follow. Feel free to talk and chat. I love talking to people. It's kind of my thing I enjoy doing. That's why I kind of started streaming. So yeah, like we see, drop a follow. Feel free to. You're welcome to backseat. And somebody press something. Regroup. Thank you for the follow. I always Cal's voice is is my indicator. Voice. So whenever I hear that, it reminds me to go check. Something happened. But here we are sitting. We got this building being built. We finally got the current made. We got some. We're gonna need, let's say, we need 18. 18 times 9 is a number, so 9 times 9 is 81. 81 plus 81 is, I need 162. If I already have 300 units worth of copper that I can straight up use quite easily, that takes from my 900 to 600, 600 times basically 8. 6 times 18, so if we go 6 times 9, that's 54, 96. No, 108. Yes. that was my quick math. I'm trying to figure out how many how many little nuggets I need. We're getting there though. We have 11 out of the 108, so we are at least making progress. And luckily we live near our gravel barrens, so that means we do have plenty of gravel we can come grab at like any and all times. And you know, at least we're getting some other things out of this. Maybe we'll be lucky and get a gear. Maybe. Maybe a temporal gear too. Let us reset our spawn. That was firewood from that, yeah. Hey, at least, you know, we're making progress. That's all I gotta say. Any progress is good progress, right? Gotta keep something's gotta keep me going. Something. Okay. You know what we should do though? I was just thinking about this. We should make the clay form. It's starting to set, so this is the perfect time to be doing this. We should make the clay form and start getting the smelt path on the way. Start lighting it on fire for the... Come on, give me the clay. Which is my clay chest? I have a chest that has clay in it. There it is. Get it started for the raw anvils so we can, when we get to the Bronze Age, we can... I want to make like a bronze anvil. It's one of my first things. Bronze anvil and... What's the other thing I really would like to make? Bronze anvil and... You know, that's a lot of... Bronze anvil and a pickaxe for it, which requires me to go back to that vein that we saw earlier and harvest some more tin from it to be able to make some more tin bronze, which will then at least allow us access to the Iron Age should we find iron. The keyword is should we. And pardon me as I kind of will go a little bit quiet and a little bit iffy on my speech as I try to concentrate and do multiple things at once. I love when I can duplicate layers. It allows me to like just right click and commentate. Except for when it doesn't want to do that anymore. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Let's go see. Recurrent rift activity is low. Rainfall in this area almost all the time. We are still in June. Well, I will start getting concerned for my food sooner rather than later. Eventually, we are going to start actually having to make meals out of the stuff we have stored. And then put it in the other hole whose entire job is just storing meals for when winter starts hitting. Aha. Yeah. We got this. We got this. I'm going quiet to concentrate. Voxels require me to concentrate. I don't know why. It's just pressing. It's literally just holding right click. It's patterns. I have to somehow know what I'm doing. And I'll be honest with you, I barely know what I'm doing half the time. I'd rather remove voxels than add voxels. If I can just duplicate layers, that's when I get happy. Hey, there we go. We do have a bunch of dry grass, yes. I'll say, I was like, I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of dry grass. Just gotta find where I put it. And for once in our lives, we have a bunch of sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to start this before we head off to sleep. The question is, which is going to get me first? A drifter? Hey, it's lit. I don't even need to finish that sentence, it wasn't even necessary. Okay, that's good. This... Wait, I was gonna put something in this chest. Dry grass. It's like I opened that chest for more than one reason. What were the reasons? Put that and that. Put the raw food in there. Wait, I have torches. Why am I not using those? I don't need to use my fire starter. Sometimes I question myself. Sometimes I question myself. Okay, let's water all the plants. We're gonna fill up that watering can soon. But we're good now. Oh, wait, we should add more fuel to the fire. My bad, my bad. Cooked bushmeat. You are ready to harvest. You are not. Let's get you out of the ground then. And you are good for both P and K. So let's put some P in you. That's a sentence. That is a sentence. Let's put some P. Sheesh, what am I thinking? There we go. And I think we can sleep and be perfectly a-okay. Want to find out another favorite feature of mine? You can eat while you're sleeping. And sometimes eating like meals, because it stops the satiation for a bit. Kind of a good idea. At least that's going. So I think we're back to panning. Sure, that's what we're up to now. Yes. The wolf, the baby wolf noise, I'm always so scared of. Because there's I didn't accidentally, I totally on purpose. Gold! I killed a mama wolf earlier that didn't fight back, and she had a baby wolf. She had a pup with her. And ever since then, I'm kind of been afraid that the pup's gonna grow up and is going to seek revenge, and it will be completely justified. I'm just waiting for the karma to bite me in the butt. Ooh, more bones. Wait, I can make bone meal now. I can make fertilizer. Yes. I want to see something. Bones. Okay. Regards the bower trait. Yeah, don't have that. I can use bones with obsidian to make I can use... I'm sorry, I was not aware that I could use bones for axes. Now I know. Now I know. Isn't this a lovely, peaceful day, just panning? As we slowly that's so difficult. And we got 1 zinc, 2 copper. Okay, we'll take it. We will take what we can get. We're gonna finish off this little pile that I have in my inventory of gravel. And then I think we're gonna end the stream just because my voice is starting to go and I can feel it. Which means if I can feel it, you guys can start to hear it. Which is not good. I am slowly trying to work up my way of being able to last longer in streams than talking. We're getting there. I'm just not used to talking all the time. Mostly because right now I live in a house where I don't interact with a lot of people because it's summer. Figures. I'm hoping that's a copper that dropped into that chest. Like that thing. Copper? Copper? Copper, please? We're just gonna drop the copper into my hotbar so I can watch it go up. Panning just takes forever. This is like so unentertaining, but you know what? It's an endurance test, you guys. It's an endurance test. But it is kind of satisfying to watch it go up. And I don't know about you, but I really like kind of playing the game of where the odds are gonna hit. Of, ooh, am I gonna get any cool treasure? Who knows? Yeah, metal scraps. Random treasure. I don't know what metal scraps are gonna be used for, but they're gonna be used for something. We're gonna get somewhere in this world. Come on, give me more copper. We've already done the math of how many I need. I need like 90 more. Which is to say, there are going to be some streams where all I'm going to be doing for the entire stream is gathering food, feeding myself, and panning. And I'm gonna be honest with you, not that entertaining. Which means stuff I will likely do off stream. Spend a few hours panning. Oh, I also have to make charcoal. Just thinking about that, I have not made charcoal in this game yet. Not in this world, at least. I found some coal, and I've kind of just been working off of the coal I found. We're getting so close to the end. What do you think about spawners in some bigger rooms? Like drifter spawners, and what level of drifters are you talking about? Because if it's surface drifters, that's okay. But I don't know if you can mod it on how frequently. Or are you talking about like the locust ones? Because like locust ones I think could be like fine. On like the bigger runes. Like say for instance like, hey, you had a gigantic barn that you found and it's partially intact. Yeah, drifter up to tier 2. Yeah, I think depending on the rune type, so yeah, it definitely would have to be a bigger rune. I would stay like in the lower tiers if it's a surface rune. If it's an underground rune and it's like, say for instance like a castle, like say you found like in the lore it says like they had underground settlements when the plague came and everything. If it's something like that, I could understand like higher tiers. But like for instance, yeah, I think the biggest rune, underground rune I've come across is like that warehouse one. But like for instance, that I could see like something of that like level having like a drifter spawner. Yeah, I can see it. If you're talking about surface level, yeah, surface keep it lower. Especially because newbies are terrified of drifters. We are scared of drifters. I'm scared of drifters. But I would love to see like some rune with some really awesome loot. And that have like some higher tier drifters. Cause like that would be a thing where I'm like, okay, I recognize this is kind of like a dungeon per se. It's like a boss fight. And so I'm gonna have to prep and do like prep ahead of time to be able to like go in here and have to systematically take it out. Or for like multiplayer servers, like that would be a cool like thing to do with a bunch of friends. If that makes sense. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Eh. Oh, I finally have too many sticks in my inventory. Dang. Finally hit the time. Finally hit it. Okay, let's see what metal scraps are used for. They're ingredient for black dye? What? Scrap weapon kit? Oh, rope finally has a use? I was not... Okay. Rope finally has a use. How do I make rope again? How? Rope. 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 Cattails. We can do that. We have enough cattails for that. I'm just got very excited because I don't know what this is, and I have never done this before, and therefore I would like to try it. Scrap weapon kit. Okay, what does the scrap weapon kit do? Craft a random scrap weapon. I love this. Yeah, of course. I love questions. I got a scrap a long blade. That's kind of epic. I'm not gonna lie. That is super cool. This scrap weapon. Yeah, I've never seen it before and it makes me very excited. Raccoons, can you not? I've Killing you does not bring me joy. I would just like for you to not be on my... Oh, come on. I'm trying to push you out so I can loot you. Come on. Yeah, stop taking from me. You're gonna start taking my berries and that's gonna make me upset. Those are my berries. Those are my berry bushes. Woo! Okay. Bone. We're gonna put... I did not mean to throw that. Okay, I think with all of that progress made, tin gathered, bunch of panning needs to happen. We have made a scrap blade. Kinda looks epic. Made progress on the house, and with that, I think we're gonna call this stream good. And I'm gonna get off because my voice is so dying. But thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Regroup, for the follow and everything. So, bye!